Okay, hi guys, I'm just doing a quick update today. Haven't really done a video in a while now. I think I haven't done one since last year, which was obviously in December. And I think it's January 24, 25th, I actually have no idea. I'm not at uni or Tafe or anything at the moment, so I wouldn't have a clue what the date is, but I know it's January, end of January. So anyway, I just want to do a quick update. As you can see, there's a bit of a space here on the right hand side of the tank. I actually did a clean out of the tank yesterday and removed the Echinodoros vesuvius, which I still have some left. It's that curly stuff at the back there in front of the valve. It just wasn't doing too well in this spot, I think simply because this light doesn't actually reach the far forefront of the tank, so you can tell that that one's doing a lot better back there compared to the ones that were doing not so good at the front here. So I completely removed those, just got rid of them. My dad's got a ton of that stuff in the 6 foot, so don't really need to keep anything when we trim, so that's all good. So I'm leaving some room for my dwarf hairgrass, which as you can see is starting to spread out nicely. I'm thinking to give it a bit of a trim today actually, 'cause it's starting to grow quite rapidly. I've trimmed it about once, I think twice now, since it started growing, and there's a plane going past. Sorry about that, guys. So yeah, I might have to give that a trim. It's a bit annoying having to get the I can't talk today. It's a bit annoying trying to pick up the remaining pieces of hairgrass when they float to the top. Excuse me. Because you have to get all the individual pieces in the net, and it just gets all caught, and half of it falls out, and it's just a bit of a pain, but I guess it has to be done. So yeah, that's about that. This mini pellia, I think it's called, at the back on that rock is doing very well, as you can see. It's growing into like a nice little bush. And haven't needed to trim that at all, so it's doing pretty well. I like the look of it. It looks kind of cool. So yeah, that's that. And this is the moss rock. As you can see, it's grown crazy over the past few months. It used to be a lot smaller, sorry, than this. You could actually see the rock, but now you can't actually see the rock at all. You can only sort of see the base of it. No, actually it's too dark, so you probably won't be able to see any of it, but yeah, that's the moss rock. I'll try and get a bit of a side view for you guys. I'll see if I can get between the two tanks I have here. Don't know if it'll focus, but there you go. So you can see the dwarf hairgrass is even starting to grow behind there now too, and towards the back of the tank. But yeah, as you can see, the moss is doing really well. So that is the peacock moss, I think, which is also mixed with, I think, some willow moss or some sort of it looks a bit like flame moss, but it doesn't actually grow that much like it, so I think it's willow moss. But yeah, that's sort of all mixed together. There's a lot more peacock moss than willow moss, but yeah, it's doing pretty well. I've also got, I think this is called Hydrocotyl lucifilea or something similar. This little lily sort of shaped leaves at the front here. They're doing not too bad. They sort of spread out a little bit as well. But yeah, there's not much to say about that. The tiger lily lotus is not doing so great, as you can see there. It's just a tiny little shoot now. I'm not exactly sure how to get that going. I do have my pressurized CO2 running as well, and I'm dosing as well, but that seems to sort of promote algae. As you can see in the dwarf hairgrass, there's quite a bit of algae in there as well. So yeah, I'm gonna have to see how that goes. Not sure what's gonna happen with that, but yeah, I guess we'll have to wait and see. This, I think, I'm actually not sure what that plant is called. I've only got 2 little shoots of that, because it was growing out of the bowl that I had in the laundry. I have a bowl in the laundry near the window that we just chuck all the trimmings in, and sometimes they grow, sometimes they don't. We don't really care about that, but yeah, not sure what that is, but it seems to be growing not too bad. And this plant as well, it's not doing the greatest. That was the little offshoot, it sort of started sprouting. But apart from that, the valve's doing really well. As you can see, it's growing everywhere. I did have some valve at the front here, but I had to pull it out because there was too much of it. And if I show you the side view, you can see the crazy runners this thing produces. Like, it's going to be a pain to try and get it all out later if I ever have to do that. But yeah, you can see it's doing really well. It's nice and green. And on top here, my floating plants, is some frog bit at the moment. That's doing really well. I only started off with one tiny little leaf. If you look back at some of my videos, there's a video of the one leaf of frog bit pearling, because I actually had it planted. I didn't know what it was at the time. And it's spread pretty much from that one little shoot to all this. So yeah, it's doing pretty well. It just floats around, gets caught in the val, which is good because it gets some light there. But yeah, apart from that, there's not much else I can tell you guys. I have a lot of fry. There's some endlers in there as well. Most of my fry are in the separate fry tanks, which I'll probably show you now as well. So these are my fry tanks, these two. These are the Danio fry. As you can see, they're quite big now. They're not as big as I'd like them to be for the 6 foot, because I actually did put about 10 to 15 fry into the 6 foot at one point, and they all disappeared, so I'm not going to risk that again. So I'm going to let them grow up a little bit. Might have to move them into a bigger tank though, so they can grow, because they won't grow much larger in this tiny tank. So yeah, that's the Danio fry. They're doing good. And here I've got all my guppy, pretty much just guppy and endler fry. I haven't really been able to tell them apart yet, but when they grow up, hopefully there will be some endler fry in there. So yeah, they're doing well. And that's pretty much all I want to tell you guys. I did get a smaller CO2, what do you call it, CO2 bottle. Sorry, it's a bit dark down here, but as you can see, this one's really small. I think it's only about 1 or 2 kilos. And an old sort of pressure gauge. I don't really have anything else at the moment. I had to downgrade a bit because my boss was selling the one that I had, so he just gave me this one for now. I'm probably going to end up buying my own anyway, but that's what I've got at the moment. Bubble counter here, as you can see, it's going pretty slow because I don't want to overdo it. So yeah, anyway, that's all I can tell you guys. This video is going to be 7 minutes now, but hopefully it doesn't take too long to upload. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, leave them below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you all have a great, well, it's already New Year, but I hope you have a great upcoming year, whatever you're doing. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.